Hey, what's up, you guys? I am back today with a wellness essentials or my current wellness favorites video. I also think that this would be a great video to watch if you are looking for gift ideas for somebody in your life that may be into wellness or just gifts in general. I also wanted to make a disclaimer at the beginning of this video that in order to start a wellness journey, you actually don't need anything at all. All you need is your body and your mind, and you can really propel yourself into wellness. You don't need anything, like physical thing, besides your body. So that being said, it is still nice to have certain things that can help aid you along in your journey, or just to like make it fun. I'm hoping that I can share these things with you and they will help you, but again, they are not needed. None of these things are necessary. So just keep that in mind when watching. So if you are interested in some of my favorite wellness essentials or want ideas for the holidays as for gifts for people, then keep watching. So I was looking through all of the things that I have here that I wanted to share with you, and there is really no like categorization I could do or certain structure I have to all these things, so I apologize for the randomness of the order, but I really couldn't figure out a good way to like kind of transition from item to item, so this is really just gonna be the most random order of things. So the first thing I'm gonna share with you is my essential oil diffuser. So this one I got from TJ Maxx, and it is the one that I keep in the main living area of my apartment. So I have a pretty small apartment, so I don't need like an essential oil diffuser in every single room. But I do spend a lot of time in our kitchen and living room, which are basically connected. So I like to put this on our bar counter that we have, and it diffuses to both the kitchen and the living room. And I love it, and this size is really great. It runs for, I swear, like 4 or 5 hours when I fill it to the top and just leave it on. So this one, like I mentioned, is from TJ Maxx. I believe it was like $24.99 or something like that, which I think is pretty reasonable for a pretty decent quality diffuser. Now all of this is plastic, which is not ideal for me, but just for my price range and my budget, I think that this is really good for me. Maybe in the future when I would like to invest in maybe like a ceramic diffuser, I will do that. But for right now, for $24.99 and having it be pretty cute, there's also Bluetooth and like a light thing. I never use a Bluetooth. In this is for $24.99, I think is a great deal. There are a lot of really great quality diffusers out there, like Sage has these really beautiful, like amazing looking diffusers, and sometimes they're ceramic or whatever, non-plastic, but I think most of them are still plastic. Anyway, those ones though range from like, I think like $80 all the way to like $120, maybe even more than that. And personally, I don't really have the funds to purchase one of those right now. But if you do, by all means, go ahead because they are beautiful. But I just feel like there are options for people that would like a diffuser but cannot spend that much money. So I would check out places like TJ Maxx, or you can even look on Amazon. I'm sure they have plenty of options as well. But yeah, I love having my diffuser around. So the main benefits for me of having a diffuser is that I can put in essential oils that really helps lift or guide my energy. So at night, the one next to my bed, I put in lavender, which is calming and soothing and helps me fall asleep and relax. Whereas during the day, I might use a scent that focuses your energy a little bit more if I need to get things done and be productive. And overall, it leaves a really great fragrance in the air. So if you're not looking to burn candles, which right now there are a ton of things coming out about the fragrances that are used in candles and them being like actually bad for you to breathe in, then diffusers with essential oils is a great alternative. So speaking of essential oils, that will be my next wellness favorite. So not these specifically, but I just wanted to like show you an example. I love obviously having essential oils, which go hand in hand with the diffuser that I have. And I love, like I mentioned before, diffusing them to guide my energy for whenever I like during different times of the day. Some of my favorite essential oils are lavender, rose, tea tree, eucalyptus, and then I've been really getting to my lemongrass one right now, but those are just some of my favorites. Essential oils too can be kind of tricky because you want to look for ones that are more pure and don't have a bunch of fillers in them. So definitely check out the ingredients before you purchase essential oils. Again, you can get them anywhere from like a higher end store like Sage, or you can do Amazon or any other like maybe natural wellness store in your area. And that makes a great gift, like essential oils, like maybe in a little pack like this, as well as a diffuser for somebody for the holidays, because those are two things that people may not want to purchase for themselves. Those two are my first wellness essentials. Moving on, I'm gonna go in kind of the same realm of scents and aromatherapy and talk to you guys about Palo Santo. So this roller ball is actually from a local business that sells these at my farmer's market. So I don't like, they're called Kisses of Coconut if you are in the LA area. These like roller balls are really great for if you want to have essential oils actually topically on your body. So with the diffuser, you're diffusing the essential oils into the air and you're breathing that in. But sometimes if you want like maybe a stronger effect, you can actually put them on your body. Again, you need to make sure that the grade of essential oil that you're getting is safe for you to put onto your body. I think there's even food grade essential oils. I personally have not tested those before, but this one is really great for sleeping, specifically the Palo Santo one. So what I'll do is before bed, I will roll it on my wrists or anytime I like need to nap, and then roll it behind my ears as well. And then the scent is super strong and I can smell it, and it helps my body relax and fall to sleep. These are really great too for travel. So I'm about to embark on a very long flight, and I did this flight actually a couple months ago. And what I did was roll this on, and like with the help of some other things, I slept for literally 8 hours on a plane, which is like mind-boggling to me. And I like fly coach, okay, because you know I'm not like balling like that, but I fell asleep for 8 hours, and my mom flew next to me and was like, wow, you slept for a really long time. And I have no doubt that this Palo Santo like really helped with that. So on my upcoming trip, I'm going to do the same thing, and fingers crossed that I can fall asleep for 8 hours again. My next item is also going to be somewhat of an oil, but it is actually derived from flowers. So I have been using my rose water spray about 3 to 4 times a day for the past like year now, and I absolutely love it. So roses have a lot of antioxidant properties to it, I guess, and I'm sure there's a ton of other benefits that I can list on the screen. But for me, the plain and simple reason why I use this is because it is super refreshing, and I feel like it keeps my skin hydrated throughout the day. So this specific one, the reason it's like in a plastic bottle and have no label is because I refill it with a larger supply that I have, and I actually get it from a gentleman that is my mom's friend who makes it at home in Taiwan. So I can't tell you guys where I get it from because, you know, this is some guy that makes it in his home, but there are tons of rose water options out there for you. But just like the essential oils, I would make sure that you look at the list of ingredients and make sure there aren't a ton of fillers and chemicals in there. Like if you can, you need to get something that's 100% organic rose water or rose oil that may be diluted with water. This is super important, especially if you're going to be putting on your face topically like I do. So I literally just spray my face like that like four times a day, basically, like whenever I feel like it, as like a pick-me-up. Ooh, do I look a little wet now? Anyway, and this is perfect. And I had really bad skin last year, which I don't know if my like health journey will go up before or after this video, but I had a really tough time with my skin around this time last year and into the early this year. And I think that when I started using this, it has definitely really helped, obviously along with other things that I've done, but I just think that it is so great and it's so refreshing, and I think that it really helped my skin. So if you know anybody that is super into natural products and also loves skincare, then I would definitely look into getting them 100% organic rose water spray. So additional to using this topically, I also can put this in water and drink rose water. I think it tastes so good. It's definitely an acquired taste. Like Brendan doesn't really like it that much. I know that rose like lattes and things like that are becoming really trendy right now. So if you like that rose taste, if you can get your hands on 100% organic food grade rose water, which mine is, would definitely suggest using it in your water as well as a spray. My favorite tea right now is this organic ginger turmeric tea from Trader Joe's. I really love this tea because I believe that ginger and turmeric have really great anti-inflammatory properties, and whole food ethos right now is to eat anti-inflammatory foods just because I feel like my body is really sensitive to things that are more inflammatory. So I love this tea for drinking right before bed, and I believe that it has helped with my bloating. I wake up and I really have no bloating anymore, which I used to have trouble with. And it's also decaffeinated, so I am not decaffeinated, but it has no caffeine. I am very sensitive to caffeine. I used to drink coffee a lot, but now I don't drink coffee anymore. And even when I did drink coffee a lot, if I had caffeine like after 1 or 2 p.m., then I would be up all night and have a really hard time falling asleep. So any type of products or any type of drinks that I like to drink in the evening have to be caffeine free. It can't even be decaffeinated because I think like decaf coffee even has trace amounts of caffeine. So I really have to stay away from that. So this is perfect because it is a caffeine free product. And so if you're maybe giving somebody a gift, you can do like a bunch of different types of teas and a really cute mug or something. And if you want an idea of a good nighttime tea, then I would suggest this one from Trader Joe's. Okay, I don't know why my camera keeps shutting off on me, but I'm going to try to speed this up so I can get through the rest of this video. But anyways, I was saying that I just love this for my baths, and I feel that it put some relief on my muscles. I do work out a lot, and soaking in this, because there are Epsom salts, I guess, in this formula, really helps with my achy muscles, helps with inflammation, and overall is just super relaxing. So if you're looking for a gift idea with this, what you could do is do like maybe a little bit of a spa package and put like bath bombs, this bubble bath or any other bubble bath that you want, bath salts, maybe a nice little loofah, and you can definitely do a really awesome gift basket with all of those items for somebody for the holidays. Moving on to my like anti-plastic journey that I'm going on right now. So I've been recently trying to significantly reduce my plastic use. So I know a lot of the things I've showed you already have like plastic packaging or is made from plastic. I know, like I said, I'm just starting this journey, so bear with me. I hope one day to, you know, switch out all of the plastic things I have for non-plastic materials. But for right now, these are the things that I have started to already switch over. So obviously, straws. I mean, I feel like this is a no-brainer right now. If you still use plastic straws, like, who are you even? Like, you obviously hate fucking turtles, you know what I mean? I have been loving these stainless steel straws that I got from Amazon, and it comes with a cleaner too, so that you can make sure you get all of the nasties out of there when you use them. And these are great to like bring along with you anywhere, just because you never know, like restaurants still haven't switched over to using non-plastic straws yet, so having these on you is great. In order to carry around non-plastic straws with me all the time when I don't have a purse that can fit this huge thing, I have gotten a little travel one. So I haven't used this one yet, so I can't tell you whether or not it's good or not, but it comes in that little case and then it folds into a straw. It has like a rubber inside. It also comes with a little cleaning thing in there that I don't want to take out right now, but this is what I'll be bringing with me on my next trip, as well as those for like just in case. But this is so much friendlier, travel friendlier than this one, because this one doesn't bend or anything. My next plastic alternatives that I have gotten into are these cloth produce bags. So these are reusable, and you definitely do not need to get these. Like, if you have any type of bag at home that you can just like bring with you to the grocery store, that can be a produce bag. I just got these because I didn't really have any cloth bags like this anyway, but these are also from Amazon. I'll link it below. Came with like a bunch of these bags in different sizes so that they can fit like any size produce that you're gonna get. This is a really great option for me when I go grocery shopping. I live in California, so you already have to use reusable grocery bags, which is awesome. they still do use plastic on all the produce and stuff, so these are great alternatives to those plastic bags that you get when you're going to pick out like cucumbers and shit from the produce section. So a different type of bag is Ziploc bags. So I got these silicone baggies that are alternatives to like traditional Ziploc baggies, and I have been loving these. I even gave some as gifts to my friend who is traveling with me, because I thought, you know, if I'm going to use these like silicone baggies while we're traveling, she should too. Then we can help change the world a little bit at a time. So I got these two different kinds. And that's just because they're kind of low-key expensive. I mean, they are reusable, so you are like getting your dollar's worth, I believe, if you use them enough. But I got two different kinds so that I could have as many as possible. And I am super guilty of using Ziploc bags a lot. I store a lot of my food in them when I put them in the freezer, stuff like that. So having these on hand will be great for me. And so if you have somebody in your life that is environmentally conscious or trying to be more environmentally conscious, I think that would be a great little gift set to give to somebody. You can do the reusable straws in the travel and in the non-travel versions, some of those like produce baggies, the Ziploc alternatives, and even like put it all in a really cute like Trader Joe's reusable grocery bag or something that have like the cool patterns and art on the outside. And that could be such a cute gift, because these are things that I think all of us strive to work towards, is getting rid of plastic or reducing our plastic consumption, but you don't necessarily want to spend a lot of money on it. So giving it to somebody as a gift, they would probably really appreciate it, because they think about doing those things but don't spend money on it. So my next wellness essential that I've just recently gotten into is my tongue scraper. So tongue scraping is a super interesting practice. It's actually an Ayurvedic practice. So Ayurvedic, if you don't know, is the oldest medicine system in the world that like people know of, and its origin is from India. But one of the practices that is highly suggested in Ayurveda is tongue scraping. So you use this thing and you do it first thing in the morning, and you just scrape your tongue to get that top layer. You know when you wake up and you kind of have like that white layer over your tongue? You scrape that off, and what that is supposed to do is help remove, obviously, that you're like physically removing toxins and bacteria from your tongue. It can help with chronic bad breath, which like hopefully you don't have, but everybody has bad breath in the morning, so it helps. So this Mystic Mondays deck that I recently got is supposed to be for the modern mystic. So they made it super clean lines, and there's like holographic prints on everything, and the inside it says trust your intuition. So I am not a tarot reader by any means. I do not have the knowledge or the training to do something like that. But how I like to utilize these cards is to draw one every single morning, or when I have time or when I feel like it. I don't really put too much pressure on myself to do that, but when I feel like it, I draw a card, and it helps me guide my energy for the day. So for instance, my card yesterday told me to really focus on the relationships that I have and the relationships that I'm building, and I felt like that was really great for me yesterday, because Brendan was leaving and I'm not going to see him for like basically 2 weeks. So it was really good for me to kind of put my energy into that. And not that I wouldn't have done that anyways, but it's sometimes just a really good reminder, and things that maybe you know you need to do subconsciously, but good to bring it to your consciousness and focus and help focus and guide your energy for that day, or however often you want to do it. Could be every month or every week. You can do it on a new moon or a full moon, whatever works for you. And that brings me to my second item, is just a nice journal. This I just got from TJ Maxx. I really like this Fringe brand though. Oh, it's not back here, but the brand is Fringe because it has like these like malleable, like soft covers, and usually it's like rose gold harbor. Really matches my aesthetic. So sometimes I'll draw a tarot card, and if I have time, I'll write like a daily reflection on what that tarot card means to me and how I could use that to my benefit. Before I fucking get cut off again, I'm just gonna end it here. So thank you so much for watching my wellness essentials or wellness favorites video. I definitely left out a couple of things, but maybe in the future I can make this like a series on new things that I find or new things that I am incorporating into my wellness journey. And I hope that this serves as a okay guide for you, just gifting things to your loved ones for the holidays. If you guys enjoyed watching this video, I really had a lot of fun filming it and talking to you guys about the things that I love. I totally felt like I was just talking to my friends about them. So if you have any of these items below that you love to talk about, please leave them in the comments. Or if you have additional items that I did not touch on that really help you in your wellness journey, please leave those in the comments below. If you like seeing these videos, please subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you as a subscriber and a viewer and a friend. And I will see you next time. Bye. Oh my god, you guys, I had to come back because I just realized that I forgot to talk about like one of my favorite wellness fucking favorites, and I haven't mentioned it in my like get ready with me video, and I totally forgot to talk about it to you guys. So one of my favorite things to do or favorite things is to collect crystals. So these are healing crystals, and these two are my rose quartz ones. This is a rough rose quartz, and this one is a polished one or tumbled one. And I just love my crystals. I will maybe pan over my crystal collection that I have right now, but these would be a great gift to give somebody. Sometimes crystals can be very personal, and I think that oftentimes like I love choosing my own crystals. So something that you could do is bring them to a shop that sells healing crystals, and you can have them pick out ones that really speak to them or have properties that really help them in their current state. And you can just be like, it's on me, or like give them a gift card to one of those stores. But I like receiving crystals as gifts when the person that is giving the crystals to me has given a lot of thought into what the crystal means. So like for instance, let's say I was starting a business and I was, you know, taking a huge plunge. They could give me like a citrine crystal or a jade crystal that is, supposed to help with abundance and bringing abundance to a person. And then that means that they put a lot of thought into it, and that crystal is personalized as a gift to me. I would say the best way to give a crystal as a gift is to pick out, like let's say you pick out as many as you want, and then for each crystal, write a little bit of note on how that crystal can apply to that person, or why that crystal made you think of that person that you're gifting the crystal to. I think that would be such a thoughtful gift. So definitely take your time to pick them out and make sure you read all the properties and make sure that it's applicable to the person that you're giving the crystal to. Okay, last time coming back, I promise. I just keep thinking of things that I really wanted to add into this video and keep forgetting on doing because I just talk too much and there's so much in my brain. But that last gift idea that isn't actually a tangible product that you can give to somebody that is on a wellness journey or would like to start a wellness journey is to giving them classes or tickets to like a wellness event. I think that those are always really great for a person to participate in, because you're basically immersed in the culture for like a day or so. I mean, there's any type of events from like a couple hours as a one-day event, or like literally a retreat you could do, but I don't know like how much of a budget you guys have. But like for me, you can just go on like, this is not sponsored or anything obviously, but like I will type in like wellness, health and wellness events around me, like around my city in LA, and see what pops up on like Eventbrite, and just look at the descriptions of the events. And usually there's a lot of really great things out there. Obviously LA is more of a hub, so we probably have way more events than like, let's say like somewhere in like the Midwest or something, but you can always look it up. It doesn't hurt. So like you can give somebody like an event, like tickets to an event where it's like all about Ayurveda, or like a meditation class or something. Like it doesn't even have to be a big event. It can be classes at a yoga studio near you or a wellness center near you. And then if you want to take it even a step farther, so maybe somebody has already started their wellness journey and they are a little bit, and they're looking to become more of an expert in some area, you can get them a certification. So like for me, I'm Reiki certified. I signed myself up. It wasn't like a gift or anything, but if somebody were to give that to me as a gift, I would be like totally pumped for that. Like it is such an awesome thing, and it doesn't have to be Reiki. Obviously it could be literally anything, like any type of intuitive healing, or it could be, I don't know, anything like that. I think would be really awesome. Or even gifting them the service, so like getting an Ayurvedic massage or getting their tarot cards read, or a gift like that where maybe it's an event a class, a certification, or even just like receiving the service, I think would be an awesome thing to throw into maybe a gift if you wanted to give a physical object. Or just standalone, I think would be really thoughtful. I didn't really touch too much on like fitness stuff, which I don't know, it might have been an oversight on my part, but you can also do fitness classes. You know, just make sure you are tailoring it to what the person wants. There's so many different like ways that you can go about that. So yeah, just had to throw those into because that's obviously not something that I can show you, but I definitely wanted to bring that to your attention.